no
recommended characters or cameos
at all, despite
Jack and Jellify had the exclusive feature for Patreon and YouTube memberships.
so that nobody else could do that years ago, promising something would come of it. Nothing came of it. It's just fucking numbers. What the fuck? How?
2 million subscribers?
And this is the best you could do for
End credits?
even
Battle for BFB had recommended characters.
with physics. TPOT has nothing, not even
Recommended characters.
which they removed years ago.
Hey kid, you still
Watching the TPOT season?
look at what
BFDIA
has got.
Mix. We're done. Give it to the front desk.
Ooh, I want to buy some ice cream.
Sure thing. Let me hand it to you.
What are you doing?
This ice cream won't cost you an arm and a leg. Surely you can foot the bill.
Actually, I'm gonna go.
Aw, I'm not the best salesperson. Book and Spongy, maybe you two could do better?
I'll give it a try. Try our ice cream infused with literature to feed your brain.
I already ate the Grapes of Wrath a few years ago, and I wasn't a fan.
Can we have a bite? Sure thing, but it looks like you guys need to split it 8 ways.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Tough crowd. Cooking crew.
Limitless power.
Has got this.
Hello, this is Michael, one of the 2 Huang twins that created BFDI, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching TPOT 3. Thank you for waiting, even during this time when...
So what's the choice?
BFDIA!
But they can't put
Arceus
back in the game because we couldn't afford
recommended characters because we ended the pledging of both YouTube and Patreon memberships.
There are still no
Recommended characters?
all these years later. You remember that excuse?
Welcome, beautiful Face Devotion Institute. We have a large crowd watching us today.
Hold up! Freeze frame! You guys seen this?
BFDIA can't afford these recommended characters, but TPOT can afford them.
This season literally sucks.
And I'm gonna tell it! Because there are no
Characters.
there haven't been
characters.
Check this out.
for years because
TPOT
can't afford.
recommended characters.
lights for us to research.
That's what they told us. With barely any significant additions to the game, and many of these small changes added are literally all features that have been in
TPOT
before. When are we gonna stop with this bullshit?
Last time I talked about why the TPOT end credits are boring, because they ended the pledging to allow recommended characters in both Patreon and YouTube memberships. This occurred in TPOT 70 onwards, which is known as the make or break release for the season. This time, I decided to talk about this bullcrap that why BFDIA can afford generic old recommended characters, but TPOT cannot afford it. I already said the reason why TPOT couldn't afford recommended characters. I'm talking about why BFDIA does it, why can't TPOT do it? That's because in BFDIA, back in the earlier days, Carrie and Michael liked to post a link in the description sending you to a Google form, which is somewhat better than the TPOT voting format, or document to type in a character of your choosing for the fun of it when they were in the making of BFDIA. That's good to know. And I have an even better idea. Why not export these Camille recommended characters and export them with new limbs and new assets in TPOT? This season would have, should have, and could have been okay. But no, it gets boring because Jack and Jellify, 2 million subscribers, can't afford it this season. And that's what happens, my friends. This is Object 336, Tetris 909, signing off. And don't forget, there's going to be one more video called Why is 2's fault in TPOT 9? I always disagreed that it was Pillow's fault. The reason why it was 2's fault because 2 could not fix the receptors. It literally said completely wipe out that Pillow knows what to do. That's why it's their fault for making Pillow killing all their teammates. We have some guests to voiceovers like Sleepmaster, who voices Raisel. So stay tuned for the next video, okay? Goodbye.